Hello guys, good day and welcome to Mr. B's channel where math is always fun. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to identify the number of terms in an algebraic expression. If you are given any expression in mathematics, you should be able to tell how many terms are there in that expression. For example, in the previous video, we learned that if I write 4x plus 3y, it is easy to identify that we have one term and two terms. Great. Now, if I write a plus b plus c, same way, we have first term as a, second term as b, and the third term as c. Therefore, we have three terms. Remember, we said that terms are separated by addition, subtraction, and the equal sign. However, the equal sign only appears in algebraic equations, which we'll be doing in grade 8. For grade 7, we are only focusing on expressions which deals with addition and subtraction. Great. Now, if I write 6a minus 3b plus 4. Now, how many terms do we have in that expression? Very easy to tell. We have three terms, 6a, negative 3b, and 4, which is three terms. That is easy. What if I put a bracket around the 6a minus 3b like this? How many terms do we now have? Remember, the bracket means what? Multiplication. And multiplication do not separate terms. Terms are only separated by addition and subtraction. Now, this multiplication sign or the bracket is making everything we have here become one term. Therefore, the number of terms we have here are just two. We have 1 and 2. The whole of 6a minus 3b becomes one term, a single term. Then we have 4, also another term. Therefore, we have two terms in there. Great. What if I write 9 minus t all over d? How many terms do we have? Can you guess? If your guess was 1, then that is perfect. We have only one term. Why do we say so? I know you might say we have three terms because we have 9, we have t, and we have d. You've seen 3 letters or a number and 2 letters making 3. Therefore, you might think that we have three terms. However, the division sign we have here, this over means division. And remember, we said division does not separate terms. Therefore, the division sign we have here, or the over we have here, it's making everything to be 1. It's binding everything to be together. Therefore, we have only one term. Get it? Got it? Great. The same question, if I turn it to be 9 over d minus a t like this, how many terms do we now have? If your answer is 2, then that is correct. Remember, the whole of this becomes one term because of the division, the over sign. It makes everything there to be one term. And the minus t becomes the second term. So we have 1 and 2 terms in the expression. Get it? Got it? Great. Now, it is your turn to do or to work out the number of expressions in the following. Our number 1, we have 4x plus 3y. Our number 2, we have 2p plus 3q minus 7. Our number 3, we have 12 minus x plus 3t. There's a bracket all around them. Our number 4, we have a plus b plus c all over d. I want you to write this down, pause the video and write them, because I'm still going to add 2 more. Great. Our number 5, we have a plus b plus c all over d minus e. And in our number 6, we have 3a minus b plus 4y over q minus 3 to bracket a plus b. Good. So these are the 6 questions I want you to work on. Kindly pause the video and work them out, then come back and revise. Good. Now we go to our revision. Number 1, 4x plus 3y. We only have 2 terms in the expression. If that is your answer, you can give it a tick and a tap on your shoulder for you've done well. Number 2, 2p plus 3q minus 7. How many terms we have there? It's very straightforward. We have 3 terms. If you got it, give yourself a tick. Number 3, we have 12 minus x plus 3t. Now, in this case, there was a bracket around them. And as I explained earlier, the bracket makes everything to be 1. Therefore, the whole of this is just 1 term. If you got 3 terms, then you are still thinking that we have 12 minus x plus 3t, which are 3 terms, but that would have been correct if we had no bracket around them. The bracket here makes all the term to be 1. It looks as if the bracket is binding everything inside to be 1 term. So take note of that. Number 4, it was a plus b plus c all over d minus letter e. All right, I explained earlier that the over sign makes everything we have here to be 1 term. Therefore, we have only 2 terms here, 1 and the negative e or minus e, 2. Therefore, we have 2 terms. And the last one, there was a question we skipped, which was a plus b plus c all over d. Okay, as we explained earlier, this is 1 term, only 1 term here. Okay, so the last one, we have 3a minus b plus 4y all over q minus 3 into bracket a plus b. All right. So we're checking the number of terms we've got here. We have 1. We have 2, which is negative b. We have 3, the whole of 4y over q. Remember, the division here makes everything one term. So we have 2 for negative b. We have 3 here. Then the whole of this becomes one term because there is a bracket here, and the 3 is being multiplied by whatever that is inside. So 3 bracket a plus b is the same as 3 times into bracket a plus b. So everything here becomes one term. Therefore, in the whole expression, we have only 4 terms. Great. This is the end of today's lesson, which we looked at identifying the number of terms in an expression. Please subscribe and click on the next video to look at how to change expressions into statements. Great. See you again. Bye.